Hello everyone, all you wonderful people, and welcome back to another episode of the HTML tutorial. This is gonna be one of the last episodes of going through all the tags in HTML. So yeah, we are about 60 or maybe even 65% done. But yeah, let's get on to this episode. So today I'm gonna go through the object, OL, opt group, option, output, p, param, picture, pre, and progress tags. Many of you probably already know what these do. Some of you might not remember, and some might even be new. So yeah, let's get started, and I'm gonna go through these 10 tags in this episode. So the first one is going to be the object tag. So basically the object element is used as a container for images, videos, and stuff like that. So the object tag is basically a container for external resources. Pictures, other websites, videos, audios, stuff like that. I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say object, I'm gonna give it the data equals, and this is going to be the same as the source attribute. So I'm gonna go to the images, and then let's say homersimpson.avif. I'm gonna add just the width to 200, 100 actually. Alright, that's a good looking Homer. And there we go. So yeah, we got the object right over here now. And that is Homer. So yeah, we can also type something in here, like hello, but it's not going to show up because it's kind of hidden underneath the image. Alright, so the object tag is basically used for showing external resources, and yeah, that's it for the object tag. Then let's go and cover OL tags. So, oh, whoops. I'm gonna put that over there and this one as well. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna fix the indentation. Like this. There we go. Okay, so the OL tag, no, not the OL tag. Yes, the OL tag means ordered list. So we can say OL, and in between the OL tags we are going to be creating some list items. So this is going to be number 1, list item 1, and then let's copy and paste that a couple of times. So there we go. We have a total of 3 list items right over here. Now we can also add some styling. So let's say OL, the style, and let's take the list style type and make it none. Now the numbers have disappeared from the front of the list. So yeah, that's this one. But better yet, let's add a class. My list. And let's open the CSS. There we go. And right now I'm going to take the my list, and then I am going to add the list style type. Let's say decimal, or maybe we got all kinds of different values. Let's use the lower Latin. Alright, so that's gonna be the style of the list. We can also set the line height, so line height will be 100%. There's really just a small difference. 115. Okay, 115 is very close to the default. However, 200% it will be 200%, and 300% it would be like that. We can also add a border. Border 2 pixels solid yellow. Now we have a list with a border. Okay. Then we can of course adjust the height as well. So if we want to, we can take the height of the list itself and make it 500 pixels. So now it's going to be like this. The container for the list is going to be pretty big. Alright, so that's the OL tag, meaning ordered list. A, B, C, etc. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and delete this and this. Then we got the opt group tag. So yeah, this tag is going to be new to many people. The option group tag or opt group is used to group related options in a select element. So first I'm gonna create a label. This label will be for cars. Choose a car you want. Then we will be creating a select. The name will be the same. The name will be cars, and the ID will be the same as the for attribute of the label, and that's cars. Inside of this one we are going to create options. The value of the first option is going to be, I don't know, Audi for example. Alright, I'm gonna add some text in here. There we go, that's the first one. Then I'm going to create another one. Let's say Volvo. And next one Mercedes. And next one will be a Dodge. There we go. So now we have a select list with 4 different values. These are the values that we can select. With the opt group tag, we can define these values into different subcategories. So for example, I can say well, I should move the Mercedes next to the Audi one, like this. So I'm gonna create an opt group. See, so opt group. That tag will have a closing and ending. So inside I will put these options, like that. And there we go. So this is going to be our first opt group. The label will be, let's say, German cars. Now when we open this, you can see that we have a label over here. German cars, Audi, Mercedes. Alright, let's create the next one. I'm gonna copy this line. Then opt group name will be no name, label, let's say Swedish car, not cars but car. Alright, inside I'm gonna copy this one. So we got the Volvo inside of that. And then we are going to put this one inside another one. So opt group, and the the label is gonna be American car. Okay. And then the closing tag will be moved down here. Okay, so now we have a select button. We have 3 different option groups and a total of 4 different values. So yeah, these are really helpful for organizing the select buttons. So yeah. And by the way, we also went through the option tag as well. So yeah, these two go hand in hand together. So yeah, if you're gonna use the other, you're probably gonna also use the other one. So yeah, basically when there's a long list of options, it's good to have some option groups, because that will make it easier for the user to understand and read. Okay, then I'm gonna remove these and I'm gonna get these onto the same line. Alright, I'm gonna go through the output tag next. Okay, so I'm going to delete the select and the label. There we go. And right now I'm going to create a form. So I will explain the output. Form. There we go. Inside the form, the onInput attribute will be set equal to, this is gonna be some JavaScript. For example, x.value. Then we will make it equal to parse int a dot value plus parse int b dot value. So yeah, there we go. And then we can put an input. The type, when we set the type to be a range, we will have this kind of a bar. Then we can set the ID to be a, and we can set the value to be 50. If we set it to be 25, this will start from 25%. 100 looks like that, and then 0. But I'm gonna set it at 50. There we go. Then I can close the input tag, and then I'm going to create another one. I'm gonna add a plus input. This time it's gonna be a number, and ID will be B. Okay, the value of this one will be 25 initially. Okay, and then I'm going to use an equal and output, and the name of the output is going to be X, and it's going to be for A and B. There we go. So basically, now that I'm going to use this, we are going to start from 25, and then we will increase by this value by 1 every time when we increase this range. So yeah, that's how this element works. So yeah, pretty cool. There's the entire code as well. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and remove all of this, the form, and then I'm going to go on to the paragraph. Everybody knows what a paragraph is. I don't even have to go through this. This is a paragraph. We can highlight different words like strong And let's put this inside of here. This is a paragraph. So yeah, we can do all kinds of stuff here. Alright. So yeah, let's move to the next one. The next one is going to be picture. So basically we need an object element that we went through earlier in this episode. So let's create an object, and this time let's set the data to be equal to Homer again. The width will be 100. Inside of the object, I'm going to set a param. The name will not be autoplay, but the name will be Homer Simpson. Alright, so the param tag is used to define parameters for an object element. So yeah. And there we go. By the way, the param tag does not need a closing tag. So yeah, keep that in mind. So, by adding a name, we specify the name of a parameter. This time it's going to be Homer Simpson. And by adding a value, we specify the value of the parameter, like 25. Now, if we are going to create a script and use, if we use the Homer Simpson as a parameter, it would return the value 25. But yeah, I'm not gonna go into it right now. That would require functions and stuff. But yeah, basically the object tag can be used for adding images, videos, audio, external files and stuff like that. So yeah, there we go. Then let's go on to the next one. So that's gonna be picture. Now we have already used this, but I'm gonna show you. So let's create a picture element and then create some source elements. There we go. So basically the picture tag gives us flexibility. We can specify more of image resources. So basically, for example, when the browser gets too cramped, we will change to a different image. So yeah, I'm going to go to the attributes. The media is gonna be equal to the minimum width of 650 pixels. Alright, and this src set will be images slash let's see, I'm going to take this one, img underscore car dot jpeg, and there we go, except it's not showing up. Let's try src. No. Oh yeah, but I'm going to need the one more element. So this picture, this will only be shown when the screen width is less than 650 pixels. So let's add an img tag, and the source will be images, and let's take Homer for this. The width will be 200 or 100. Alright. Then I'm going to add one more source element. The media will be min width 350 pixels. Actually, let's go with a little bit higher values, like these, 950 and 650, and then use the source set. So this is going to be images slash, let's take the img, no, not the same, it's not the same one. Let's take image food.jpg. So images dash, slash img food. So img food.jpg. So yeah, I'm gonna open this in Google Chrome to demonstrate. So right now we have the car in here. If we make this window smaller, when we go past 950 pixels, the image will change to this salad image. So yeah, here we go. Right now the size is, I don't know, anyways, but it's over 950 pixels because it's showing me the car. Actually, I'm using the minimum. Yeah, that's correct. So yeah, the min width needs to be at least 950 pixels for this image to show up. So yeah, when we decrease the size, the image will change. We set the media equal to minimum width of 650 pixels, so the width is at least 650 pixels right now. Then, if it goes below 650 pixels, the IMG will be shown, and in this case the IMG is going to be Homer Simpson. So yeah, that's the picture tag and also the source tag. I have already gone through the source tag and probably the picture as well while I was showcasing the picture tag, but here is a recap. So yeah, this adds some flexibility when it comes to images. Alright, I'm gonna adjust my windows a little bit. Alright, there we go. Now I'm using Google Chrome instead of this one. So yeah, that's the picture tag. Then I'm gonna go and show the pre tag. So basically the pre means pre-formatted text. So that will not ignore any enters, also known as new lines. It will not ignore spaces or none of this. So like you probably know, we can type something like this. Type something very randomly over here. So we typed it in this way. However, the only thing that shows up on the web page are going to be the spaces. They are the only things. So yeah, but if we use a pre tag, well, in that case, the text is going to be shown exactly as you wrote it over here. So that's pretty cool, and that might come in handy someday. And yeah, that's basically all there is to it. So the pre tag does not change the text. It does add a different font style though. Alright, anyways, let's go on to the progress tag. So, the progress tag represents the completion of a task. It can be used with JavaScript to display the progress of a task, for example, etc. etc. So let's add progress, and there we go. By default, it's gonna be animated like that. Then I'm gonna set a label as well. I'm gonna say here 44%, and then I'm gonna make an ID. The ID will be file, and the value is going to be 32, and the maximum value also needs to be set. So the value attribute will not work unless the maximum value is set. That's because, for example, if I set this to be 100, then it's going to be 32% out of 100. So it knows exactly how much space to fill. But if this value is empty, then it will just fill up the entire space because it doesn't know how many or how much of this progress bar should be filled. However, I'm gonna set this at 100 and the value at 44. And then I'm gonna add a label. The label will be 4. Once again, check that the ID and 4 attributes are the same for file. And then download process. Alright. And there we go. It tells us that the download process is at that. Now this is not showing up for some reason. I was thinking about putting it inside of a paragraph, but that's not showing up either. Well, you can try that. If it shows up on your PC, please let me know. Anyways, for it doesn't. Alright, that's okay. So yeah, that is the progress tag. It is very useful when we are using these kinds of progress bars. So yeah, these can be for anything. They can be download processes, they can be ratings, they can be pretty much anything. But yeah, anyways, this is going to be it for this episode of my HTML tutorial, and I hope you were able to learn something new from this one. Alright, so yeah, I hope I'm going to see you in the next episode or some other video on the channel, and yeah, let's have a wonderful day everyone, and happy learning everybody as well. So yeah, bye bye and have a wonderful day.